There's something strange about youth. When we're living through it, we always believe it will last forever. The school days, the close friends, the conversations that somehow stretched late into the night, and the moments when we laughed so hard that our stomachs hurt over things that barely mattered. Back then, none of us thought those moments would one day become memories. We always believed there would be more time, more summers, more afternoons, and more chances to be together. Then one day, the final school year ended, and slowly, everyone began walking in different directions. Some moved to another city. Some chased dreams they had carried since childhood. And some simply faded from our daily lives. At first, we stayed in touch. There were messages, phone calls, and promises to meet again soon. But life has a way of becoming busy. There were jobs to build, bills to pay, goals to chase, and responsibilities we never saw coming. Little by little, the conversations became shorter, the replies came later, and those promises to meet again kept being pushed further into the future. Until one day, you realize you haven't seen a certain friend in years. Not because of an argument, not because anyone did something wrong, but simply because time kept moving. This evening, standing by the ocean, as the sun slowly sinks into the horizon, I find myself thinking about those years again. The waves roll toward the shore and disappear, one after another, just like the seasons of our lives. I remember the faces that once filled my days, the dreams that seemed so important, and the feeling that the entire world was waiting for us, just beyond tomorrow. Back then, we wanted to grow up as quickly as possible. We wanted freedom. We wanted independence. We wanted to become adults. What we didn't know was that one day, the things we would miss the most were the very things we were trying to leave behind. The rushed mornings before class, the short breaks between lessons, the walks home with friends, and the ordinary afternoons that felt completely unremarkable at the time. It turns out, those ordinary moments were never ordinary at all. Youth wasn't beautiful because everything was perfect. It was beautiful because we didn't yet know how quickly things could change. We didn't know some conversations would become the last ones. We didn't know some roads would only be walked together for a little while. And we certainly didn't know that one day we would miss the simplest moments the most. The sun continues to fall below the horizon. The sky glows with its final colors. And for a brief moment, everything feels still. I'm not standing here wishing I could go back. Because every season of life has its own beauty. Instead, I'm standing here feeling grateful. Grateful for every friendship, every summer, every memory, and every ordinary day that quietly became a part of who I am. Because now, I understand something I couldn't understand back then. The most beautiful chapter of our lives isn't the one that lasts forever. It's the one that teaches us how precious time really is. And sometimes, the moments we thought would never end become the memories we carry for the rest of our lives. The summer we thought would never end.
Oh, the waves are calling me. Oh, where the sunset meets the sea. Barefoot on the golden sand, dreams were shining in our hands. Summer skies and salty air, we believed we'd stay right there. Time moves on like drifting tides, but some memories never die. Where the sunset meets the sea, that's where my young heart still runs free. Every laugh, every dream still glows inside the evening breeze. Where the sunset paints the sky like a song that never says goodbye. Though the years keep rolling by, those golden days still shine. Gentle ocean waves, the horizon fades to gold. Stories only sunsets know. Every wave that reaches shore brings me back once more. The wind may carry days away, but the feeling always stays. Where the sunset meets the sea, that's where my young heart still runs free. Every laugh, every dream still glows inside the evening breeze. Where the sunset paints the sky like a song that never says goodbye. Though the years keep rolling by, those golden days still shine. Slowly fades, but the memories remain. Where the sunset meets the sea, a piece of youth lives on in me. Oh.